away. Parramatta with first use of the
What's up, champions, and welcome back to the channel. It's Makena, and you know what time it is. We're here for the most anticipated video of the week, your one-stop shop for all things NRL tips and predictions. We're heading into round 24, and the competition is heating up. Final spots are on the line, and every single game matters. We've done the deep dive, we've crunched the numbers, and we've got the insights to get you ready for a massive weekend of footy. But before we get into it, let's hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a tip. First up, let's take a quick look back at round 23. We had a pretty good run, getting 5 out of 8 tips correct. The upsets were massive, and they've completely reshaped the top half of the ladder. We saw the Dragons, who many had written off, continue their incredible late-season charge, downing the Sharks in a fiery contest. That was a huge win for them and a big wake-up call for Cronulla. Then we had the Roosters. Wow, they put on an absolute clinic against the Dolphins, winning by a record-breaking margin. That was a statement victory from a team that is not ready to miss the finals. But maybe the biggest game of the round was the Bulldogs' demolition of the Warriors. The Doggies, led by a clinical kicking game, looked absolutely sensational. That win not only cemented their top 4 spot, but also pushed the Warriors out of the top 4 for the first time in a long time. The Warriors will be feeling the pressure. We also saw the Panthers continue their incredible resurgence, and the Storm and Eels both got the job done. The biggest news of the week, though, was the triple injury blow for the Broncos, losing all 3 of their key playmakers. That's a massive story heading into this week. It was a round of big performances and even bigger consequences. All right, let's get into the main event. Round 24. Get your tipping sheets ready, because these are my picks. Game 1. Penrith Panthers versus Melbourne Storm. This is the blockbuster to start the round. The Panthers are playing like premiers again, and they've climbed all the way back into the top 4. The Storm, as always, are a class act. This is going to be a chess match. I'm backing the Panthers at home to just get over the line. I'm going with a Penrith Panthers win by 1 to 6 points. My winning percentage for this one is around 59.5%. They're just too hot right now. Game 2, New Zealand Warriors versus St. George Illawarra Dragons. The Warriors are back at Go Media Stadium after a tough couple of weeks. The Dragons, however, are full of confidence. This one has trap game written all over it for the Warriors. But with the home crowd behind them, I think the Waz will be too strong. Warriors to win by 7 to 12 points, with a winning percentage of 70.2%. Game 3, Sydney Roosters versus Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs. 2 of the competition's most informed sides. The Roosters are playing for their season, while the Bulldogs are playing for a top 2 finish. The Chooks' attack was on fire last week, and I think that desperation will get them the win in a nail-biter. Roosters by 1 to 6 points, a slim 51.6% chance, but they'll get it done. Game 4, Cronulla Sutherland Sharks versus Gold Coast Titans. After a disappointing loss to the Dragons, the Sharks have to get their season back on track. They're at home against a Titan side that's been struggling all year. I'm predicting a big bounce-back game for Cronulla. Sharks to win by 13-plus points. This is my most confident tip of the round, with a winning percentage of 78.8%. Game 5, Brisbane Broncos versus Dolphins. The Battle of Brisbane just got a whole lot more interesting. The Broncos are without their entire spine. The Dolphins might have copped a hiding last week, but they will be licking their lips at this matchup. The Dolphins have a fantastic opportunity to grab a vital 2 points against a heavily depleted Broncos outfit. I'm calling a huge upset here. Dolphins to win by 1 to 6 points, with a 62.2% chance of taking the chocolates. Game 6, South Sydney Rabbitohs versus Parramatta Eels. This is a game between 2 teams who are already looking ahead to 2026. The Rabbitohs have been decimated by injuries and are a shadow of their former selves. The Eels haven't been much better, but they have a few more guns on the park. I'll go with the Eels to win by 7 to 12 points with a 60.6% probability. Game 7, West Tigers versus Manly Warringah Sea Eagles. The Tigers are coming off a bye and will be fresh and ready to go. The Sea Eagles are desperate, but they're also missing key players, including their captain, Jake Trbojevic. The Tigers always seem to lift in these games, and I'm sensing an upset. West Tigers to win by 1 to 6 points. The percentages are tight here at 39.4%, but I'm backing them for the win. Game 8, North Queensland Cowboys versus Newcastle Knights. The final game of the round sees two teams who have been inconsistent all year. The Cowboys have the home ground advantage and a point to prove. The Knights can be dangerous, but I think the Cowboys will have too much firepower. Cowboys to win by 1 to 6 points. A 62% chance. And finally, the Canberra Raiders have the bye this week. So there you have it, guys. My tips and predictions for round 24. A huge round with massive implications for the finals race. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you agree with my picks? Where have I gone wrong? I love hearing from you all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your mates. Good luck with your tipping, and I'll see you next week. Peace.
Now Reynolds inside to Hetherington. Kobe Hetherington breaks free. He re-signed with the club during the week, and he celebrates with a try. Well done, Kobe Hetherington. Puts Brisbane in front. De Silva looks one way, goes the other. Hopgood to Moses. Moses with a little chip over the top. Oh, yeah! Zach Lomax. What a try. And Parramatta do hit back. Williams goes to the dummy half. He's up with Hawkins. Hawkins to Papali. Papali to Moses. Moses to Penasini. Accelerates. Gets it out wide. And there's another try to Zach Lomax. De Silva. Moses. Now Papali to Penasini. Penasini for the line. He's going to be stopped. And he gets a pass away that went forward. It went forward.
In front of him, Mitchell. Forward pass.
Ready. 25 away from the line. Hawkins to Papali. Here's the Fox. The Fox for 150. They stop him just short of the line. Katoni Staggs with a try saver. Last play, Brisbane. Walsh, he called for it on the short side. Nice bit of footwork from Walsh. He's got support on the inside. It's Billy Walters. Walters for the line. Walters scores. Well, you said he can find the try line. He does it again for Brisbane. We're all locked up. Billy Walters. De Silva. They go to the left. Hawkins, quick hands. Here's the Fox. Reaches out and scores. Try number 150 in a stellar career. And more importantly, he puts his team in front.